Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quinton here, and welcome to tutorial number 14. And in this tutorial, we are going to talk about logical operators in PHP. So I'm just starting off with a basic if statement here, and we're going to talk about logical operators, like I said. So you guys know that we can already use an if statement to check for one condition to see if this one condition is true. But what happens if we wanted to check for two or more different conditions? So in other words, we wanted to make sure that yes, apples needs to be greater than 1, but apples also needs to be less than 10. Okay? Then we've got to use logical operators. Okay, and the first logical operator I'm going to show you guys is the AND operator, which is a double ampersand, just like that. Okay, so now I can go ahead and put in my second condition, which like I said, I wanted to make sure that apples is less than 10. So this expression now reads, if apples is greater than 1 and apples is less than 10, then go ahead and do whatever's in this echo statement. Okay, so let's just say you have more than 1 but less than 10, and we can probably append on our variable as well. So you have less than 10 apples. Okay, so right now apples is set to 5, and is 5 greater than 1? Yes, it is. And is 5 less than 10? Well, yes, it is. So both of these conditions actually evaluate to true. So that means this code should run and it should print in the browser. So let's go ahead and click refresh. And it says you have more than 1 apples but less than 10. And that 5 is actually confusing because we didn't really word that in there, but hey. Okay, so you can see that when we use this AND logical operator, both of these conditions have to be true. So what happens if one of them is false? Let's say I had apples as 11. Well, now this would kind of read, if 11 is greater than 1, which it is, so this is true, but we're going and 11 less than 10. Well, 11 isn't less than 10, so this condition is false. And that means that this whole if statement will return false, or this whole if condition will return false. Okay, so that means that we're not going to print this out, okay, because one of these conditions was false. So let's go back and click refresh, and as you can see we've got nothing printed out, and that's because when we use the AND logical operator, both of the conditions on either side of the operator have to be true. You can't just have one true and the other one not. Okay? But not only can we use this AND operator, we also have an OR operator in PHP, which is these two pipe symbols. So those will be next to your enter key above the shift key on your keyboard. You'll have to hold down shift to actually use them. And what these symbols mean is OR. So what this sentence or what this expression reads out to be is, if apples is greater than 1, or if apples is less than 10, do this. Okay? So right now apples is set to 11, and is 11 greater than 1? Well, yes it is. So there's actually now we're using the OR operator here, so it doesn't actually matter if this statement is true or not. Okay, because this condition is true, it's true. We're only checking for OR if we're only checking if this is true or if this is true. So it doesn't actually matter which one of these is false. Okay, one can be true, one can be false. We're still going to print this out as long as one of these two conditions is true. So 11 is indeed greater than 1. So when we go back and click refresh, we've got this thing printed out. Okay. Likewise, if I change apples to 0, when we read through this again, we've got is 0 greater than 1? Well, no, it's not. But we're also checking or if apples is less than 10. So is 0 less than 10? Well, yes, 0 is actually less than 10. So this condition is at least true, even though this one is false. So we're still going to get this thing printed out on the browser. Okay. So that's how these logical operators work. You can use AND, which is the double ampersand sign, and that means that both of these conditions have to be true for this statement to execute. Or you can use the OR logical operator, which basically means only one has to be true. It doesn't matter which one, as long as one of these conditions is true, this code will run. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment, like or share the video. It's really going to help my channel grow, and I'll see you guys next time.